Hi, my name's Ella and I work for IFDS. I work in operational systems. I'm a graduate. I've worked at IFDS since September, so that's 9-10 months now. So operational systems, we sit in between the IT and the operations of our business. We make sure that all the changes that we're making for the systems that we use in the company are what the operations really need. We try and make sure all the changes that the business are asking for are relevant to the rest of the business. So there might be someone asking for something in one department, but actually the change they're asking for the system could upset something in the rest of the company. So that's really where we're sitting, just consulting in between IT and operations. The way I fit into that is we work in miniature projects. So we choose a few changes we want to take, and my job at the moment is to be what we call product owner. I make sure that all the developers, testers, the design, make sure everything's going smoothly, but also make sure that the developers and the testers, everyone in the IT side, are discussing the changes they're making with the business, because often changes can get made and the business didn't want that change in the first place. So we work to sort of make sure that there's continuous contact between the people who are making the changes and the people who really need the changes. So first things first, when I get in the morning, I normally just have a scan through emails, but at 9:15 every morning we have what's called a scrum. It's where everyone in the team stands up and says what they did yesterday, what they're going to do today, and anything that we call blockers, any people we've come across who aren't giving us the information, or maybe a system's failed, etc., etc. So we give them to the project manager so she can take them away, maybe go to someone who can fix that for us. And that lasts 15 minutes. We go through everyone in the team. There's about 8 of us at the moment. And that way you know what everyone's doing, everyone can help each other if needed, but also it's really good to set up for the day. It makes you realise, oh, these are the things I'm going to achieve today, because by the next day's scrum, you have to be able to tell them about what you've done the day before. So then it will be about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I often have meetings when we're organising changes with the business, have to go through designs with the business, make sure that they understand the full functionality of maybe a new system we're bringing in. Some of it is sitting at a desk, going through reports, Excel spreadsheets, making sure everything's organised for upcoming projects. But a lot of it is running around to different offices, going to different meetings, making sure that everything that we've got planned and that we're doing currently can go ahead as planned. What I've enjoyed most about attending the I2020 events has been the chance to meet other people who are of the same situation as you. So they're in their first few years of work, they're in a similar industry, and really understand how their experience has been, because sometimes you can feel that you're the only person who's done this in the world. But everyone, well, I met so many people, they're all going through the same thing. They work for companies that we all know each other's companies, but may not have had a chance to meet someone of the same level as you in that company. I would encourage people who are currently in school or at university to go into the technical financial services, because even if you haven't had a technical background, I've had no technical background, it's something that if you have that sort of mindset, you enjoy puzzles, you like organising, you have sort of a problem-solving look out on life, you can really pick these things up. Since starting, I've learned how to code and test, all these things which I would never have dreamed of, but no one told me to go try that, because I was always doing such academic subjects. And so I'd really say that it's not something just narrowed down to people who are good with computers. A lot of coding and technical things nowadays are quite user-friendly, they're doable, and you just have to learn it, and it's really something that can be applied in all sorts of jobs.